Goes across the middle. Ghostin holds it in. He's going to go to the touchdown. To the house. Cravens to Ghostin. Colt, touchdown.
As a tight end, pulls a guard. Bauer finds the hole, follows the pulling guard, cuts outside, bounces outside to the 20, 10, 15, 5. Touchdown, Bowers. Touchdown, Bowie.
Out of the stretch. Sky towards left center field. The wind is carrying it. Is it gone? It is! Jackson Irons with a 2-run shot over the left center field fence. He'll plate Wharton, and it's 6-4. There's still an insurance run that is about to get driven in on this base hit. Flores delivers the insurance run. Burkle out of position. They've got to pass, and they've got to go! Patomeco with the pass. Mirario has a bit of a look. Shot on goal, and he gets it in! Two tight end set here as we go to the left-hand side with B.J. Rogers. Rogers is into the second level. B.J. Rogers to midfield. One man trying to catch up to him, but he will not. Number 6 in for 6. That will do it.
This broadcast is under intellectual property and may not be repurposed or reproduced without express written consent. Enjoy this presentation from Zach Arnold Productions, Energetic Media Solutions.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 2 of today's doubleheader on your Bowie Volunteer Radio Network. Today we're not doing live stream TV, we're doing everything radio here at Irving MacArthur High School, where your Bowie Volunteers coming off a win earlier this afternoon at 12 o'clock. We're going to play right now, play the host Irving MacArthur Cardinals. This is Jot Holly bringing you live radio reporting as the game is getting ready to start. We would have a quick pregame show. They're going to start a few minutes earlier today. Your Irving MacArthur Cardinals are going to be on the mound taking on the Bowie Volunteers. And the first pitch to number 5, Jackson Turner, is going to be a ball. Jackson Turner, number 5, leading off. Looking at his second pitch, it's going to be a ball again. Number 5, Jackson Turner will be the leadoff man for the Volunteers. Right behind him is going to be number 11, Christian Uribe, who was your starting pitcher earlier today in the 9-1 win. 2-0 count. It's going to be a strike. 2-1. Jackson Turner has had a very big weekend. 3-1 count. High pitch. High near the eyes. 3-1 to Jackson Turner, the leadoff man of this second game doubleheader. The 3-1 pitch to Jackson Turner. Ball swung on, hit over the netting, foul. Strike 2. Full count. Jackson Turner's had a good day. He had an RBI earlier today. Last night he had an RBI as well in the Irving Nimitz win. Bowie's 3-0 so far in the Irving ISD tournament. The big win this afternoon over Garland. The 3-2 pitch. Inside, ball 4. Take your base, Jackson Turner. Up to the plate now is going to be number 11, Christian Uribe, who was the starting pitcher earlier today. He's going to be playing third tonight. The first pitch to Uribe, you hear it off the bat. Right through the gap between first and second. You have 2 men on, 1 on second, 1 on first to start the game. Good early at bat for Christian Uribe. First pitch swinging. You want to get to a pitcher, get to him that way. Breaking down the lineup after Uribe is going to be number 9, Isaiah Henderson, who's pitching tonight. He'll be on the mound for the Volunteers. Batting fourth cleanup, Roman Ortega, who was the starting pitcher last night. The 3-2 win versus Irving Nimitz. The number 5 hole, Jason Wheeler. He'll be in the right field. You see him, you hear a lot of him. He's very fast, and he's very good. 6th spot, Josh Kaber, your shortstop tonight for the Volunteers. Up to the plate now is going to be number 9, Isaiah Henderson. The pitcher has a chance to bring in a run, help his own cause. First pitch to Henderson, high, ball 1. Henderson, you always want, as a pitcher, you always want to make sure that you help yourself out, give yourself a nice big jump, nice big lead, and see what you can do. The 0-1 pitch, it's going to be a strike. 1-1 to Henderson. I'm sitting right next to the Bowie dugout down the third base line. So if you hear anybody yelling and screaming, it's those Bowie Volunteers here on the Bowie Volunteer Radio Network. Zach on Productions, presented to you by John Wade Roofing. Their game started a few minutes early, so we didn't get a chance to get to the pregame presentation, which is normally brought to you by Chapman Cornelius. I'll talk to you about Chapman Cornelius after this 1-1 pitch to number 9, Isaiah Henderson. Henderson gets the pitch, and he gets hit with the pitch on his back. Bases are loaded. A very rough start early for the Irving MacArthur pitcher, Ian Martinez. Number 8, Ian Martinez now has a bases loaded situation with no outs to start the ball game. Bases loaded. Boo is ready to make a early game jump. Today they won their first game 9-1 over Garland. Looking to keep those bats alive here. And with no outs, bases loaded. Step up to the plate. It's going to be the number 4 hitter, your cleanup man, Roman Ortega. He was pitching last night. This afternoon he played first base, and right now he's playing first base again. Ian Martinez, the right-handed pitcher on the mound for Irving MacArthur. He's already in a tough situation. Bases loaded. Cleanup man. You got 3 chances to get somebody home. Jackson Turner standing at third. Christian Uribe at second. Isaiah Henderson at first. And the first pitch for Martinez. That is a call strike to Ortega. The Bowie Volunteers come in to tonight. That is a 1-1 pitch. That is a ball. It's going to be 1-1. The Bowie Volunteers come into the game 5-0 on the season, looking to go 6-0 after getting a win earlier this afternoon, making it 2 wins in a row if they can. For today, the 1-1 pitch fouled into the parking lot. 1-2 to the big right-handed hitter, Roman Ortega, number 7. Bases loaded. Jackson Turner on third, waiting to come home. The 1-2 pitch in the dirt. Ball 2. Have somebody yelling over here on the side of the dugout on the opposite side of where we're at. Hopefully there's nobody in Bowie going to get in trouble. The 2-2 pitch from Martinez. High. Ball 3. Full count to the first baseman, Roman Ortega. There's nowhere to Roman Ortega. There's nowhere to put him. Bases are loaded. He's got to throw a good pitch here, or Jackson Turner's coming home. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on. Hit directly at me. Foul. We'll do it again. Full count. Bases loaded. No outs. Jackson Turner on third. Christian Uribe at second. Isaiah Henderson, the pitcher, at first. And the 3-2 count. Low. Ball 4. We're going to walk in a run. Jackson Turner's going to touch home plate. Bowie's going to take a 1-0 lead early in the first inning. Good patient at bat by Ortega. Ian Martinez has walked himself into a jam. It's going to bring up number 15, Jason Wheeler, the right fielder. He's got wheels on him. If he gets the ball into the gap, he's got wheels to take off to second if he can. Have a visit to the mound. While they're having a visit to the mound, let's go ahead and talk to you about our pregame sponsors, Chapman Cornelius Insurances, Inc. Fans, the pregame show presented to you by Chapman Cornelius Insurance, a family-owned business with a team of professionals who have served the Arlington area for over 50 years. Don't let insurance be a headache. Chapman Cornelius can help you create a custom insurance plan tailored to your small business needs and budget. Call April Chapman or Jason out today at 817-265-3346 or go to Chapman-Cornelius.com. I want to thank Chapman Cornelius. We're sorry for not having the pregame show on time. They started 10 minutes early, so we had to come straight into it. The first pitch to Jackson Wheeler is going to be the first pitch to Jason Wheeler is going to be in the dirt. Ball one, short and in the dirt. The 1-0 pitch found a gap right between short and second. One runner is going to come score. They're going to hold up a runner at third. Bases are still loaded. Bowie takes a 2-0 lead. Good piece of hitting there by Jason Wheeler. Bases stay loaded. Ian Martinez, the pitcher for MacArthur, is having early struggles to start this game. It's going to bring up the number 6 batter. He's also playing shortstop. Josh Caber, number 4. Bases loaded, no outs, nowhere to put him. See if we can bring him on home. The first pitch to Caber. It's going to be called strike one. Looking at it, strike one. Still no outs here in the top of the first. The 0-1 pitch, high, ball one. 1-1 count to Josh Caber. Ian Martinez, the right-handed pitcher for Irving MacArthur, he struggled already. The 1-1 pitch, strike two at the knees.
You gotta fight.
1-2 count to Josh Caber, the shortstop, number 4. That ball's going to be hit back up the middle. Shortstop fields it, fires home, and he's going to be safe. The runner comes in. The throw from short was home. The throw from home was short. 3-0 Bowie. Make sure I get the score correct on the scoreboard. Good piece of hitting there by Cabers. Got it back up the middle to the shortstop. Wasn't able to field it properly. Fires home. Those are low, short throw back to the catcher. Catcher wasn't able to get it in time. So now bases are still loaded. The score is 3-0. Bowie takes the lead. It's going to bring up number 7, your DH, Adam Fiorentino. He's got looking at a ball one, low pitch to the knees. One 0 pitch. It's going to be low, strike one. Ooh, the 1-1 pitch is back. Hits the pitcher, Ian Martinez, in the hand. He is down. Fiorentino goes around to first. 2 runs are going to come in to score. Runner slides in the third, and Ian Martinez is still down the pitcher as Bowie takes a 5-0 lead. And as they check on the pitcher, we're going to step aside real quick because that was a very, very dangerous hit. This is Zach Arnold Productions presented to you by John Wade Roofing. We're going to step aside for one moment.
If you're like me and need printed materials to get your brand out there to the community, then you need Eka Signs. Conveniently located in central Arlington, Eka features a wide selection of shirts, hats, banners, yard signs, acrylics, magnets for your car, magnets for your fridge, tumblers, A-frames, and more. Call Eka at 817-617-2229 for more information and tell them Zap sent you.
John Wade Roofing is celebrating 40 years serving the Arlington area. John Sr. played for Colt football and was the team MVP in '76. He went on to play for TCU, earning all conference honors. The family has a Colt legacy that spans generations and wants to help your family's roofing needs, plus gutters, painting, solar, and more. For more information, go to johnwaderoofing.com.
And we're back here to Irving MacArthur High School. The pitcher Ian Martinez on that line drive by Adam Fiorentino was hit. I don't know if it was hitting the arm or hitting the hand, but he went down immediately. The trainer's out there looking at him. He's back up on the mound. He's throwing warm-up pitches, so it looks like he's going to be ready to go. But in the meantime, we're looking at 2 runners on. Fiorentino on first. We have a runner on third. Number 4, Josh Cabers, your shortstop. Coming up to bat, it's going to be your starting catcher, Roberto De Leon, number 12. Still no outs here in the top of the first. And Bowie is about to bat around. The first pitch from Martinez to De Leon. Called strike at the knees. Martinez has surrendered 5 runs and 4 hits in the first inning. De Leon has runners on the corners. First pitch, second of the 1-0 pitch. Or the 0-1 pitch, sorry. It'll be a strike. 0-2. 0-2 pitch, Martinez. After getting hit, he's back on the mound throwing strikes. The 0-2 pitch, called strikeout. De Leon looked at it, go by him. Strike, that's going to be out number 1 for Bowie. Just going to bring up the number 9 hitter, shortstop, Andrew Vega. The second baseman, Andrew Vega, number 6. Martinez fires over the first. Keep an eye on the runner. 1 away here at the top of the first. 5 runs for Bowie have came across the score. The first pitch from Martinez to Vega. That ball is hit to the shortstop. Shortstop fields it. Fires the first. Out number 2. But in the meantime, runner from third comes in to score.
Hey, somebody score.
Runner from first, Fiorentino, makes it over to second. So we got a runner on second, 2 outs. The 6th run has crossed home plate, and we are back to the top of the lineup. Number 5, Jackson Turner, is ready to come back, step into the batter's box again. First pitch to Turner. The ball's hit down the third base line, foul. Let's do it again. Jackson Turner was walked in his first at bat earlier this inning. We've batted around, people. We've batted around. Oh, 1 pitch to Turner. Ball 1. Good eye. Very patient. All these Bowie batters are very patient. They don't swing at anything. Martinez has a 1-1 count. Kicks and fires to Turner. The ball is hit down the third base line. Third baseman fields it. Fires across the first. 1 hop. First baseman fields it anyways. Brings it on in. That's out number 3. At the top of the first inning, Bowie brings in 6 runs to take a 6-0 lead going into the bottom of the first. This is Bowie Volunteer Radio, presented to you by Zach Honor Productions and John Wade Roofing.
If you're like me and need printed materials to get your brand out there to the community, then you need ICA Signs. Conveniently located in central Arlington, ICA features a wide selection of shirts, hats, banners, yard signs, acrylics, magnets for your car, magnets for your fridge, tumblers, A-frames, and more. Call ICA at 817-617-2229 for more information and tell them Zap sent you.
Taqueria Taco Express is your one-stop shop for all things authentic Mexican in Arlington and Grand Prairie. And this fall, you'll now have 4 stops to choose from. Visit the new location off 20 and Little Road or any of their 3 original locations and try their $10 Taco Tuesday. It includes 5 tacos and an agua fresca. They also feature new birria items plus tortas, gorditas, and more. Find out just how much more by visiting taqueriatacoexpress.com.
And we're back to MacArthur High School where the Bowie Volunteers have a 6-0 lead going into the bottom of the first. On the mound for Bowie is going to be Isaiah Henderson, number 9, working with a 6-0 lead behind him. No lead is ever safe, but a 6-0 lead, you have plenty of room to work with. It's going to bring up the 1-2-3 batters for Irving MacArthur. And fans, just to let you know, the first run of the game that was scored earlier in the first inning, that run is brought to you by first scored by the Volunteers is the first on the taco tally. All first runs of that game are presented by Taqueria Taco Express this season. Visit any of their 4 locations on Taco Tuesday for their $10 meal special. Taco Express, we do appreciate you guys as one of our sponsors for Zach Honor Productions and this Bowie Volunteers baseball team. Isaiah Henderson steps onto the mound, ready for his first batter of the game. It's number 3, Parker Lindsay, the shortstop, following behind him, Adrian Cruz, the left fielder. And the first pitch by Lindsey. First pitch to Lindsey. His first pitch swinging. Shortstop fields it. Overthrows the first baseman. Lindsey is going to be safe. It's going to go as an E6. Parker Lindsey the shortstop. First batter of the game, first pitch, reaches on an error. The next batter is going to be Adrian Cruz, the left fielder, and behind him, the right fielder, Gavin Harris. It's going to be in the batters, but going to be on the on-deck circle. First pitch from Henderson. That ball is low and in the dirt. Gets past De Leon. That's going to go all the way back to the backstop. Lindsey's going to make it to second. It's runner on second. Bottom of the first, runner around second. Adrian Cruz walks back to the batter's box, and that was a ball low and in the dirt. 1-0 count for Isaiah Henderson, number 9, working with a 6-0 lead. Runner on second. Adrian Cruz is ready, waiting for it. He calls time right before. Oh, they call a balk on Isaiah Henderson, so the runner from second is going to move into third. So after the called balk on Isaiah Henderson, you have a runner on third. 1-0 count still to the number 2 hitter, Adrian Cruz, for his Irving MacArthur batting lineup. Henderson gets the call. Kicks. Fires. Low outside. Ball 2. 2-0 count to the left fielder, Adrian Cruz, number 24. Irving MacArthur wearing all black tops, black bottoms, red outline numbers. 2-0 pitch inside over the mound, strike 1. Good comeback pitch with the 2-0 count. Now it's 2-1. De Leon gets the call. Sends it to Henderson. Henderson kicks, fires. That ball swung on, hit between short and second, out into the outfield. Jackson Turner's going to field it. That's going to bring a run home. RBI single for the left fielder, Adrian Cruz. It's going to be 6-1. Bowie still leads. MacArthur gets on the scoreboard. That's going to bring up the right fielder, Gavin Harris, number 17. Tall right fielder. Runner on first. No outs here in the bottom of the first. First pitch from Henderson. Beautiful pitch. Strike 1. Cruz, the left fielder, gets his lead at first base. Henderson looks over, checks on him. Kicks. That ball's low and in the dirt. Ball 1. Fell short. It fell short of the mound. Bounces into the catcher. 1-1 count. Bowie's looking to go 2-0 on the day. Looking good so far with a 6-1 lead in the first inning. We have a meeting of the minds between the umpires here by the mound. And they're going to call another balk on Isaiah Henderson. So the runner from first is going to go to second. And Coach Alex Johnson is going to just kind of ease his way out there. Get a verification from the umpires. Second balk called this inning on Isaiah Henderson. Umpires say the ball was behind his chest protector. Don't know what the verification was, but now they end up with the balk. Runner on second. Still no way here in the bottom of the first. Comeback pitch, good strike. 1-2. Isaiah Henderson working with a 1-2 count to number 17, the right fielder Gavin Harris, number 3 man in this MacArthur lineup. The ball swung on and hit back to the net. Do it again. 1-2 count. Left fielder Adrian Cruz is sitting at second. No outs. Bowie batted around their first time of the lineup to start the game off. That's why they have a 6-0 lead. The 1-2 pitch swung and hit foul again. He was a little bit late on that, like he's guessing. Isaiah Henderson, if he has something in it, he has something locked in, he can get him here. 1-2 count again. Looks back to second. And he's going to step off the mound with the runner to step back to second. 6-1. 1-2 count. Fires. And that is going to be strike 3. Good pitch by Isaiah Henderson. First out of the inning. Made Gavin Harris to stare at it. It's going to bring up the number 4 man in the lineup, Angel Gomez, the first baseman, number 14. Got 1 out in the inning. 1 man has already came across the score, and there's a runner at second. First pitch to Gomez, called strike. Henderson is making men stare at the balls go by the plate. 0-1 count. Gets his call from De Leon. He's going to step off the mound. Keep an eye on that runner on second. Fires that one. Fires it past Gomez. Strike 2. Swing and a miss there. 0-2 count to Gomez. You want to keep this runner sitting there on second. You want to get another strikeout. Back-to-back Ks works here. The 0-2 pitch. Hit to shortstop. Shortstop fields it. Fires the first. Oh, he doesn't fire first. He catches the runner at second in a rundown, and he is going to be out at second. Good play by your shortstop there from Bowie. Get the runner from MacArthur in a rundown. Caber gets the tag. Runner at second's out. 2 away. That's going to be a 6-4. Good play. Good, smart play by Josh Cabers, your shortstop. It's going to bring on the number 5 man in the lineup, Ricardo Adame, the third baseman, number 23, and he's looking at a strike. Henderson's got some pop in these strikes here. 6-1 is the lead. 6-1 is the score here. Runner on first, 2 away. 0-1 count to Adame. And he's swung and a miss. Strike 2. There was some wind and dust behind that one. Fastball. Make the batter start guessing. 0-2 count, 2 outs. Runner on first. Henderson's trying to get out of this inning. And the 0-2 pitch is fouled into the parking lot. Do it again. Hopefully nobody's car is back there. Oh, 2 count from Henderson. It's concentration. That ball is hit foul down the first base line. That's going to be out of the field. People parked over there down the first base line into the parking lot. And that was close to hitting somebody's Tacoma. They say Tacomas are sturdy, so if he gets hit, it might not be that bad. We'll do it again. 0-2. 2 outs. We want to limit the damage here, just that 1 run. See what kind of pop he's got in this ball. Oh, that's good. 1-2 pitch is going to be short of home plate. 1-2. De Leon does a good job behind the plate to make sure that ball doesn't get past him. Keep the runner at first. 1-2 count and 2 away. Henderson checks over at first. Concentration all on his face. Let's get the strikeout here. Kicks, fires. That ball is hit on a rope. Good play by Josh Cabers, the shortstop, to bring that ball in on a line. Bowie's going to just surrender 1 run, have a 6-1 lead going into the top of the second. This is Bowie Volunteer Baseball, presented to you by Zach Arnold Productions and John Wade Roofing.
Hey, this is John Wade Jr., Colt Football 97, class of 98. And the next time you have a roofing issue, be sure and call Arlington's favorite roofer, John Wade Roofing. Look us up on the internet at johnwaderoofing.com.
Zap wants to thank the following people who helped make our tournament coverage possible. Our meal sponsors, Kristen Crocker, Nathan Gutierrez, Gloria Weber, the Madden family, the Hensley family, the Laney family, Bill and Betsy Starnes, and Armando Dercol. And our lodging sponsors, Holly Hensley Life Insurance, the PDA Advocacy Group, Lynn Wynn, Jake and Sharon Damon, the Hammond family, Patty Bustamante, and Bella and Sam Howard. A special thanks to my wife Edna, whose constant support makes all of this possible. If you appreciate our tournament coverage, please consider sending a Venmo tip to the username @ZachTheVoice and list the name of the broadcaster you want to tip in the memo.
Back here at Irving MacArthur High School, fans want to give a special thank you out to the Peltier family. We got one additional shout out from the Peltier family that was recorded separately from that commercial. They want to shout out their senior on the Bowie baseball team, number 1, Bryson. Best of luck this season. Thanks to the Peltiers for supporting the senior program, this senior and our program. We appreciate all the support from all of our sponsors, all of our love and support that everybody from the Bowie volunteer fan base and the families and friends have given us. It's our first chance to cover them for baseball. We covered them during football season this past year, as well as Arlington High School, and we covered some Sam Houston home games. But now we're a part of Bowie volunteer baseball for this season on forward. Top of the second, Bowie leads 6-1. Gonna have the 2, 3, 4 hitters on deck this inning, starting with the number 2 hitter, Christian Uribe, the third baseman. He was today's pitcher for the first game in the 9-1 win over Garland. The first pitch to Uribe. It's going to be a ball. Good patience. The 1-0 pitch. It's going to be ball at the knees. Ball 2. Pitcher on the mound, Ian Martinez, took a shot earlier in the first inning, but he has recovered kindly for the Irving MacArthur Cardinals, but now he's having some concentration issues, it looks like. It's going to be a 4-pitch walk. We have a runner on first. Good patience by Uribe. Take that 4-pitch walk, and Bowie's going to start the inning with a runner on first. There you go. I figure out which button goes where. I think I got it right. There you go. Top of the second, 6-1. Up to bat now is going to be the pitcher, Isaiah Henderson, number 9. You want to help your own cause here as the pitcher. Did a good job the first inning. Worked his way out of the jam in the second as he was on the mound at the end of the first inning. And it looks like we're going to have a pitching change from MacArthur. There, the coach came out and talked to him about it. And we are thinking about it. Letting him let Martinez work his way through it. He's going to get some warm-up pitches in. Still might be a little bit shaky. Actually, we are going to have our first pitching change, number 6, Julian Tovar. It's going to come in with that first pitching change. That's a sign of a change. Hey, we always have signs of a change coming, but there's new pitcher on the mound, which means the next time you need signs, banners, printed shirts, or other printed materials, Ika Signs is your local printer to call. Call 817-617-2229. It's the number, and tell them that Zach Arnold sent you. We'll step aside while this pitcher gets all set. We'll be right back.
Taqueria Taco Express is your one-stop shop for all things authentic Mexican in Arlington and Grand Prairie. And this fall, you'll now have 4 stops to choose from. Visit the new location off 20 and Little Road or any of their 3 original locations and try their $10 Taco Tuesday. It includes 5 tacos and an agua fresca. They also feature new birria items plus tortas, gorditas, and more. Find out just how much more by visiting taqueriatacoexpress.com.
And we're back after that pitching change. Number 6, Tovar, is going to be the new pitcher for the Cardinals. The first batter he's going to see is the number 9. There's number 9, Isaiah Henderson, the pitcher, batting third in the lineup. It's always good as a pitcher when you get a new pitcher out there to try to help your own cause. 6-1, the Volunteers lead. And we're looking at back-to-back balls. 2-0 count. 2-0 count to Henderson. Ball 3. Whoa. Last thing you want to do as a brand new pitcher when you come out is walk the opposing pitcher on 4 straight pitches. So runner at first, might be moving to second. 3-0 count. Henderson awaits. Runner from first takes off to second. He slides in, and he is going to be safe. Bang, bang play there. Good job by the catcher from MacArthur to pop up and try to get the runner at first, but Uribe makes it into second. Stolen base. That was on a called strike, so it'll be 3-1 count. 3-1 count to Henderson. Uribe gets the stolen base. Runner on second. No outs. Top of the second. 6-1. Volunteers lead. Tovar fires back to second. That ball hits off the back of Uribe, bounces to the center field, but shortstop falls over the man sliding back into second, but he's going to be safe. Do it again. It's a beautiful night here in Irving. Bowie already got a win earlier today against Garland to extend their undefeated season, looking to extend it again another game after they beat Garland 9-1. They lead 6-1 currently over the Cardinals of MacArthur, the host of today's tournament. Isaiah Henderson, 3-1 count. Uribe at second. And there's a ball called on Tovar. Take your base to third. Now there's a runner at third instead of second. Still 3-1 count. The third ball called today by the second base umpire. The first two were both on Henderson in the bottom of the first. Three-one pitch low, ball 4. Runner's going to be on the corners. It's going to bring up the cleanup man, number 7, Ramon Ortega, first baseman. Runners on the corners, no outs. Bowie has a chance to just extend this lead even more. If they can bring Uribe in, he's 90 feet from home. Tovar, the new pitcher for the Cardinals, kicks and fires. That ball is hit high over the netting. Somebody's going to catch it. Nope, out the parking lot. Well, somebody out in the parking lot to bring that ball back in. That is what we call in the neighborhood ball help. Ball help. 0-1 count. Still no outs in the top of the second. When you're by yourself sometimes, you just think of all the random things you did as a kid. The runner for first takes off to second. He's going to slide in. He is out. Good throw by the catcher from Irving MacArthur. He's going to get the runner from first sliding to second out. One away. Aggressive base running, but it was a good opportunity there. When the pitcher's running the way he is, he's still kind of shaky. Take all opportunities you can. So going to reset. Uribe's at third. That ball swung on. Line drive to the shortstop. One bounce. Shortstop fields it, fires the first. 2 away. Ball 1 bounce to the shortstop's glove. Let's give a shout out to the catcher for Irving MacArthur. Jonathan Torres got up and caught the runner stealing from first to second. Popped up. That was a good piece of hitting by number 7, Ortega, even though he grounded out. The first pitch to Jason Wheeler, that ball skied up. Out between 3 people calling for it. Center fielder's going to slide in, make it. Good catch by the center fielder for Irving MacArthur. That is Alejandro Perez slides in. Great play, losing it in the sun. But Bowie's going to end the inning, leaving the runner stranded on third. 6-1 Volunteers. We're going to step aside. This is Zach on Productions, presented by John Wade Roofing. Be right back.
Hey Arlington residents, if you're like me and tired of rising insurance rates, then it's time to make the switch to Chapman Cornelius Insurance Services. Since 1984, they've been your trusted local insurance experts, offering competitive quotes for all your needs. Auto, homeowners, umbrella, renters, boats, and even classic cars. Why settle for less when you can get the best? Compare coverages today and see how much you can save by visiting chapman-cornelius.com. Chapman Cornelius, your local insurance partner since 1984.
Taquería Taco Express es la taquería oficial de Zach Arnold Productions. Extraordinaria y auténtica comida mexicana, aquí encontrarás el mejor menú para el paladar más exigente. Puedes visitarlos en una de sus 3 sucursales ubicadas en Arlington y en Green Prairie. No te pierdas de su grandioso especial todos los martes, Taco Tuesday, de 5 tacos y un agua fresca por solo $10. Para encontrarnos o hacer un pedido, visítalos a su página web taqueriatacoexpress.com.
Bottom of the second inning here at Irving MacArthur High School, the north side of Irving from where we were at last night at Irving Nimitz, where your Bowie Volunteers lead 6-1. Isaiah Henderson's back on the mound for the Volunteers. He's going to face number 21, Adrian Salas, the second baseman. He's going to go 6, 7, 8 this inning. Salas, Torres, and Goff. The first pitch to Salas is going to be a called strike. Henderson has a lot of pop on these pitches, especially these called strikes. Batters don't know what to do. They just stand there looking. The 0-1 pitch swung on him at strike 2. Bowie in their black tops, blue and yellow writing, white pants with the pinstripes down the side, down the pants. While Irving MacArthur's in their all black uniforms, red writing. The 0-2 pitch skied and out. Right at the back of the end of the dugout down the first base line. Do it again, 0-2. We'll do it again, 0-2. Isaiah Henderson working with a 6-1 lead. He's thrown 22 pitches so far this game, according to the scoreboard out in the center field. Number 21, Salas steps back into the batter's box. And he is looking at a called strike 3. Good pitch by Isaiah Henderson. 1 away. It's always exciting to see a strikeout to start the inning. Always exciting. It's going to bring up the catcher, Jonathan Torres, who had a good pop-up, caught the runner stealing in the top of the second. Good bang-bang play there. Number 10, Torres, steps into the batter's box, and he's swinging. Strike 1. Fire behind these pitches. Oh, 0-1 pitch. Ball 1. Look good. Good pitch. Good pitch from here. Sitting down the third base line right next to the Bowie Volunteer dugout. The 1-1 pitch. It's going to be low. Ball 2. Still 1 away here in the bottom of the second. Torres is ready. Torres is swinging. That ball dribbles down the third base line. 2-2 count. Two balls, 2 strikes. Isaiah Henderson, he's got a lot of pop behind these pitches, looking to get a back-to-back strikeouts. It would be beautiful to start the bottom of the second. And he got it, back-to-back strikeouts. 2 away. He's just making batters swing and miss. It's going to bring up number 4, Harper Goff, the DH. Another righty on righty battle. First pitch to Goff, swung on, hit foul, back into the netting, 0-1. After the first 3 batters of the game, Henderson settled down, worked his way, trying to put a goose egg up for this inning. 0-1 pitch, swung on and missed, 0-2. It would be a beautiful thing if Henderson could strike out the inning. 0-2 pitch, 2 outs. Ooh, he's looking for it. He doesn't get the call there. 1-2. Good pitch. We were all looking for it. 1-2 pitch, looking for the strikeout of the side. And he gets it. He strikes out the side. 6, 7, 8 go down like that. Going into the top of the third, Bowie leads 6-1 over Irving MacArthur. This is Volunteer Baseball presented by John Wade Roofing.
PDA Advocacy Group would like to remind you that autism is a wide spectrum of neurological differences and it's on the rise, now affecting 1 in 36 Americans and more cases found in males. Those with autism have trouble with social interactions, communication, and can engage in repetitive or self-harming behaviors. While the causes of autism are still being researched, we can begin to learn more by visiting nationalautismassociation.org.
Pools in Texas need servicing all year long. At Rami Pools, LLC, we provide quality pool services such as cleaning, maintenance, and repairs. So call 469-951-0107 for a free estimate and ask for Roberto. Rami Pools, LLC. We're going to make you fall in love with your pool again. Hablamos español.
Top of the third at Irving MacArthur High School after Isaiah Henderson strikes out the side. Beautiful pitching there by Henderson. What's going on, Coach? It's great vibes all around for Bowie as they got a 6-1 lead going into the top of the third. Fans, just let you know that the third inning is presented to you by our friends at Ika Signs. Located in the heart of Arlington, they offer same-day production on certain rush orders and offer a wide catalog of custom printed materials. Call 817-617-2229 to find out how Ika Signs can help your brand's visibility. Up to bat for the Volunteers is going to be the 6, 7, 8, Caber, Fiorentino, and De Leon. Let me go ahead and get this scoreboard all set and get us to the third here. The sun's going down right in front of me. There's some clouds in the way of it, but it's a beautiful night. Back onto the mound for MacArthur is going to be number 6, Tovar. Came in for Martinez, who gave up 6 runs in the first inning before taking a line drive back to his chest. We're glad he is okay. He got up and he made it through. He was able to walk off. He pitched the first batter of the second inning. He surrendered a walk, and then he was pulled. But very strong heart by that young man to get up after taking that, because I might not have taken it, and I might not want to get back up. Speaking of getting up, Josh Caber, shortstop, is going to walk into the batter's box. Number 4. The first pitch to Caber. High, ball 1. One of these days I'll figure out the scoreboard. We do not. We're 6-1, not 6-3. Ooh, the 1-0 pitch. That ball's hit high to deep center field. Center field's chasing for it, and he runs after it, get under it, and brings it in. Out number 1. Good tracking by the center fielder out from MacArthur. He was able to get under it. Perez has made 2 good plays. He ended the last inning sliding, catching that ball. This one gets it right back to him, 1 away. Into the batter's box, Adam Fiorentino, number 14. He drove in 2 runs, but he drove in 2 runs in his last at bat. But his last at bat was the one that Martinez took the line drive back into the chest. Fiorentino was able to get to first, made it on to second, then got caught stealing. He's looking at ball 1 on the 1-0 pitch. He swings and misses, strike 1. 1-1 count, 1 away. Top of the third. 1-1. That ball's hit high. High. Second baseman's calling for it, and he's going to bring it in. 2 away. Bringing up the catcher, number 12, De Leon. Been a very quiet inning. Last inning had a lot of excitement to it. The first pitch to De Leon swung on and missed, strike 1. After scoring 6 runs in the first, they had a goose egg last inning, looking to try to get something going here in the third. The 1-0-1 pitch just missed, hit over the net, 0-2. over there into the parking lot. I'm glad I parked far enough away from this baseball field. If you park down the first base line, there's a chance that your car might be dented at the way out. 0-2 pitch, 2 outs. That ball is hit deep. Perez, the center fielder, is tracking for it. He's getting underneath it. He calls it, and he looks it in. 1-2-3, inning 4. The Cardinals, they're going to come back up to bat as Bowie is set down. This is Bowie Volunteer Baseball, presented to you by John Wade Roofing. Zach Arnold Productions is going to step aside. Bowie leads.
A-frames that bring their A game. The next time you need to get your brand out to the community, go with the printers who are in your community, Ika Signs. With everything from wall signs to banners, printed tees to hats, Ika can even do same-day rush orders on select products. Visit ikasigns.com/shop to see their full list. That's ikasigns.com/shop. Ika Signs, a partner of Zach Arnold Productions.
Back to MacArthur High School here, north side of Irving. Not that far from where we were at last night, but a little bit farther from my house than I thought I was going to drive this morning on the way in. I mean, the traffic down 183 comes and goes. Going into the bottom of the third, Bowie leads 6-1. After striking out the side last inning, Isaiah Henderson walks back out to the mound, ready to do the same thing he did before. Keep this game at 6-1. Where is there you go, bottom of the third. Slowly working your way around. This is only the third game that Zach Arnold Productions has called for Bowie this season. It's my third game of the season. It's been a while since football season, so new equipment, new adjustment, working my way around it. Slowly getting there. Speaking about slowly getting there, we're going to go with 9-1-2 batters for the Cardinals. Number 2, Alejandro Perez, the center fielder, who's made a few big plays for the Cardinals already tonight. He is going to come up first to take on Isaiah Henderson. The first pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Jerry Lee Lewis somewhere smiling. 0-1 pitch. Strike 2. Henderson struck out the side in the second, looking to start the third with another one. The 0-2 pitch. Waiting for a call. Still a good pitch. 1-2. Good eye by Perez. Perez, number 2, wide stance for a center fielder. Looking to drive it. He misses. He's going to strike out. Good pitch by Henderson. That is his 4th straight strikeout. 1 away in the bottom of the third. We'll go back to the top of the MacArthur lineup. It's going to bring up number 3, Parker Lindsay, who made it to his first at bat. He was on first in his first at bat. That's what started the game off for MacArthur. And he comes out and lays down a bunt. The third baseman fields it, fires the first. Ortega scoops it. That's going to be out number 2. Good job by Uribe, the third baseman. 2 away already, the bottom of the second. Bottom of the third. It's going to bring up the number 2 batter, 24, Adrian Cruz, the left fielder. Henderson's only thrown 35 pitches so far. This will be pitch 36. He's only thrown, I believe, 5 pitches this inning. The first pitch swinging by Cruz. That ball is going to go out to right field. Drop in front of Wheeler, and that's going to be a base hit. 1 away, 1 on, 2 outs. The runner is now on first. It's going to bring up the right fielder, Gavin Harris. Number 17, tall right fielder. He's got a pretty thick beard for a high school kid. I got a thick beard for an adult. He's got a thick beard for a high school kid. I know when I was in high school, they didn't allow us to have beards like that. But I respect it either way. Runner on first, 2 outs. First pitch. That first pitch swinging. And that ball is high. Ortega, the first baseman, is calling for it. He gets under it, and he brings it in. It's going to end the inning. That runner on first is going to stay at first. Isaiah Henderson gets out of that. He gets out of the inning. And Bowie's going to come back up to bat. Top of the 4th inning. Coming up around the corner. Bowie leads 6-2-1.
John Wade Roofing has been serving the Arlington area since 1982, but the Wade legacy runs much deeper in the city of Arlington. A pioneer family that has had roots going back decades, John Wade and Company saw relatives attend the Cooper Street Arlington High campus and has had members play in Colt athletics for decades. And they're looking forward to serving this community for decades to come. Find out more at johnwaderoofing.com. Looking for the most unique gift for your student or athlete? Local Legends Figures has you covered. The custom 6-inch figures are designed with you and your legend in mind. They even immortalize yours truly with a custom, never-before-used model to create a Zach the Voice figure for my 30th birthday. Huge thanks to our friends at Local Legends Figures. See pricing and place orders at locallegendsfigures.com.
Top of the 4th inning, Bowie leads 6-1. We're going to look at the 9-1-2 batters coming up. Number 6, Andrew Vega, the second baseman. Followed behind him would be number 5, Jackson Turner, the center fielder. And then number 11, Christian Uribe, the third baseman tonight. He's already got a win earlier as the starting pitcher in his first game today. A 9-1 win over Garland. Making moves with his arm and his bat. Back onto the mound for the Cardinals, number 6, Tovar. He's given him no runs, 2 straight goose eggs after a 6-run lead. After a 6-run scoring first. After a 6-1 first inning. If I can figure out how to pronounce this, I'll get it to work. A 6-run first inning. 6 runs, 4 hits, 1 error. MacArthur's got 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. I got no runs, and I got about 4 errors when it comes to speaking and working and everything else that's happened today. Got 4 or 5 errors, but hey, I'm making it work. And they're making it work out there as number 6, Andrew Vega, the second baseman, steps into the batter's box, and we're ready to get the 4th inning started. The first pitch to Vega. The ball is hit. Shortstop for Cardinals feels it. Fires over. That ball hits the ground. It's in the dirt. Stays in the dirt. First baseman can't scoop it. That's going to be either going to be an error on a throw by the shortstop, or that's going to go as a hit by Vega. Vega has speed. Scoreboard operator gives him error. Error on the shortstop for the Cardinals, number 3, Parker Lindsay. Now Bowie's going to start the top of the 4th the way they've started most of the other innings with the runner on first. Stepping into the batter's box, the center fielder, the number 1 batter in this lineup, number 5, Jackson Turner. Had a big series, at least from what I've seen. First pitch to Turner is a ball 1. Last night he had a triple. Then after that triple, he came in to score later on to give Bowie the 3-2 win over Irving Nimitz. Today he had a big hit in the 9-1 win over Garland. Tonight he's been part of the action too. He's looking at 2 balls back to back right at the eye level. Vega's on first. Tovar gets the sign. He fires. The ball. Turner swings. Ball goes back into the net. Strike 1. If I knew where I put my drink, I'd be helpful. Be a little bit thirsty here on the mic by myself tonight, flying solo. Zach's with Pops. They were covering Arlington High today. As the 2-1 pitch is high, 3-1. Zach and Pops were covering Arlington High. Tomorrow they get a chance to cover these Volunteers. To cover that will conclude our weekend coverage of the Volunteers. The next time we'll see them will be district play versus Grand Prairie. The 3-1 pitch is high, ball 4. Take your base. Runners on first and second, no outs. Christian Uribe, the third baseman, is going to walk into the batter's box looking to do some damage. We have Vega on second. We have the speedy Jackson Turner on first. Tovar gets a little conversation with his catcher, Torres. Try to settle him down. 6-1. Tovar's thrown 21 pitches, his relief outing. You can hear the the players right next to me in the dugout cheering on their fellow student, teammate, player, friend, all the above. 2 on, no outs, top of the 4th. Uribe. Watch the ball go by him. Ball 1. Vega gets a good lead at second. Uribe finds a gap. He can bring both of these guys in because Turner has tons of speed at first. The 1-0 pitch from Tovar. In the dirt. Ball 2. Catcher pops up. Fires over the first. Turner gets back in time safely. I don't know if that was an orchestrated pitch out, but try to catch Turner slipping. Could be 2-0 count either way, though. A lot of these pitches have fallen short of home plate that are low and away. But good job by the catcher Torres to keep these balls from getting past them to the backstop. 2-0 pitches swung on and missed. Strike 1. Uribe was swinging for the center field wall out there. He was trying to hit 183 if possible. Over the backdrop of this high school's baseball field, you see the Irving Art Center. Behind that, you see the sun slowly setting behind it. Like to turn it back on. 2-1 count for Christian Uribe. He swings. That ball is fouled back to the backstop. 2-2. Just late. Just a little bit late. Good at bat. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on. No outs in the top of the 4th. Runner in scoring position at second base. Bowie's trying to extend their 6-1 lead. Uribe steps back into the box. He's ready. Tovar's ready, the pitcher. What a battle we got here, 2-2. That ball is short of home plate again, 3-2. Full count. If you walk him, you have a bases loaded situation here. He's got to find a pitch to get it over home plate because you don't want to mess up when you have 3, 4, 5 right behind you. Isaiah Henderson, the pitcher, number 9, is on deck. He's got a big bat and a big arm, so he can help his own cause here. 3-2 count. That ball short of home plate again. Bounces into the catcher's gloves. It's going to be ball 4. Bases loaded. Isaiah Henderson walks into the batter's box with the bases loaded, no out, and a chance to just extend his lead. Henderson's got to look for, he's got a nice gap between first and second. I don't think with the speed, I don't think that because Henderson's got maybe not as much speed as some of the other batters for Bowie that they're going to lay down the bunt here, but you never know. You get a squeeze play. You have speed with the runner on third, Andrew Vega, your second baseman. You have speed with Turner at second. The first pitch to Henderson, short again. Tovar is losing control. He can't get the ball to the home plate. Ball 1. Can't get the ball to home plate. I can't form a cogent simile, apparently. No sentences work for me. The 1-0 pitch for Tovar. That ball is hit high. Foul, out of play. Parking lot. 1-1. 1-1 count. Bases still loaded, no outs. Top of the 4th. Bowie leads 6-1, looking to extend this lead. Andrew Vega at third. Jackson Turner at second. Christian Uribe at first. And the pitcher, Isaiah Henderson, with a 1-1 count. Tovar kicks, fires. Ball's hit deep. Deep enough, out to center field. Center field is looking for it. Right fielder's going to call him off. He brings it in. And they're not going to tag up the runner. What an arm. That was a short, not as deep of a fly ball as it looked like, but the right fielder had a good enough arm to get that ball in quick enough. 1 away. Gavin Harris, the right fielder. He was daring Andrew Vega to take off from third. Stepped into the box, the cleanup hitter, number 7, Ramon Ortega. First baseman. First basemans are known for their power. The center field wall is deep here, so I'm not going to expect a Frank Thomas style grand slam, but anything out in the gaps with the power that Ortega has, we'll bring in 1 or 2 for sure. The first pitch to Ortega's down the third baseline, foul. Vega had to duck. You hear his teammates yell at him, get out the way. Strike 1. 0-1 count to Ortega. Tovar has the bases loaded, trying to get out this jam to keep the score 6-1, but Bowie's trying to extend it. The 0-1 pitch. At the knees. Ball 1. Torres, the catcher for the Cardinals, keeps popping up, firing to first. He's trying to catch one of the Volunteers slipping. Good patience, good route, good base running by the Volunteers, not getting caught slipping because they know Torres has a quick arm. 1-1 count to Ortega. Below the knees, ball 2. 2-1 count. There's nowhere to put him here. The infield's playing in. Two-one pitch. That ball is short of home plate. Vega's not going to test it. It's going to be a 3-1 count. Vega's going to. They kept him at third. He's not going to test it. Didn't get far enough away. The backstop here is not as deep as the one at Irving Nimitz last night. Good job by Torres to surround that ball to keep anybody from getting in. 3-1 count. 1 out. Bases loaded. It's nowhere to put him. Nowhere to put him. It's like we're having a conversation here. Umpires are talking about something. Had a conversation with the coach of MacArthur. A little idle chit-chat, kill time. Watch the sun go down a little bit more. It's a beautiful night. It's not as hot as yesterday. It's not as hot as it was at 12 o'clock for the first game. Looks like play is ready to resume. 3-1 count. Ortega fouls that ball back to the netting. 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. There's nowhere to put him. Either somebody's got to go out or somebody's got to get on the base. 3-2 pitch. Ortega hits that ball deep. Deep to left field. High and deep. Left fielder and shortstop are calling for it. Left fielder brings it in. Vega's stuck at third. Not deep enough to get Vega in. Now the bases are still loaded. Stepping into the batter's box, number 15, Jason Wheeler, the right fielder. Bowie started the inning with the bases loaded, no outs. They've gotten back-to-back outs. It's not a good situation. If you're the Volunteers, you need to find somebody to hit into the gap. First pitch to Wheeler. That ball is deep. That ball's in the gap. Right fielder can't get to it. Wheeler runs first. He's going to second. He's going to bring everybody in. Turner's in. Everybody's coming in. Wheeler sliding into third, and he is safe. Bases clearing triple by Jason Wheeler. Bowie has a 9-1 lead. Wheeler found the gap. He said, "You can't catch me." Good job. Good piece of hitting. First pitch swinging. 9-1 Volunteers. You come home, and now you come home. 3 runs. Good piece of hitting. Bases clearing triple. 9-1 Volunteers. Josh Caber, the shortstop's going to come back to bat behind him. First pitch he sees is at the eyes. Ball 1. That's how you can tell that young man has stamina, because I would be passed out trying to get to third from here. The 1-0 pitch is going to be a called strike. Strike 1. Wheeler's 90 feet from home. He's at third. Bring him on home and make the score 10-1. The 1-1 pitch outside. Ball 2. Wheeler's got wheels. Two 1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, foul. We're going to do it again. 2-2 now after that foul ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2-2 pitch, short, 3-2. Bases full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 3 runners have already came in after the bases clearing triple from Jason Wheeler. The wheels on Wheeler go round and round. 3-2 pitch, swung on. Shortstop's able to get to it. Wheeler comes home. Caber's going to make it into first base safely. RBI. That's going to make it 10-1. RBI single by Caber. Bowie has a 10-1 lead over MacArthur. What a way to kind of rub it in the home team there. It's going to bring up to bat Adam Fiorentino. Number 14, 10-1 lead. The first pitch is high, ball 1. Adam stands there like a statue, is watching the ball go by his eyes as everybody else around him is jumping around and moving. These Volunteers are very happy, having fun out here tonight. The 1-0 pitch. That ball is high, sky to center field. Center fielder Perez is going to get under it. He calls it, brings it in. That's going to end the inning. But the inning's going to end with us. Jason Wheeler extended the lead after a bases clearing triple. This is Zach on Productions bringing you Bowie Volunteer Baseball. 10-1 Volunteers going to the bottom of the 4th.
Taqueria Taco Express is your one-stop shop for all things authentic Mexican in Arlington and Grand Prairie. And this fall, you'll now have 4 stops to choose from. Visit the new location off 20 and Little Road or any of their 3 original locations and try their $10 Taco Tuesday. It includes 5 tacos and an agua fresca. They also feature new birria items plus tortas, gorditas, and more. Find out just how much more by visiting taqueriatacoexpress.com.
If you're a small business owner looking for reliable insurance coverage, or perhaps just navigating the complexities of Medicare, look no further. Chapman Cornelius Insurance Services is a family-owned, independent agency with over 50 years of experience, specializing in tailored insurance solutions for small businesses and their owners. Whether you need property, liability, commercial auto, or even life and health insurance, their agents can help you feel secure in selecting the insurance you need. Call April Chapman or Jason Ott today at 817-265-3346.
Order online to collect points for free food or get 5 free tacos and a large agua fresca on Taco Tuesdays for just $10. Sounds great. Taqueria Taco Express, we appreciate you for your sponsorship as they sponsor the 4th inning stretch. Coming back to the bottom of the 4th inning, Isaiah Henderson back on the mound with a 10-1 lead behind him. He's only thrown 37 pitches so far in this game. After striking out the side and the third, after striking out the side in the second, came back in the third and got another strikeout there. Been very effective. Got a good fastball behind him. The first pitch he throws is going to be a strike to number 14, Angel Gomez, the first baseman for MacArthur. Oh. The 1-0 pitch, foul tipped. 0-2. Gomez back into the batter's box to face the 0-2 count from Henderson. Henderson's looking for another strikeout here. He's been striking out everybody. That ball's not going to be struck out. It's going to be a hit foul. A hit fair. Third baseman Uribe calls it, brings it in. Out number 1. Number 23, Ricardo Adame, the third baseman, is up to bat. 1 away in the bottom of the 4th. Bowie scored 4 runs in the top of the 4th. 3 of those on a Jason Wheeler RBI triple. Bases clearing triple. Everybody came in that time. First pitch here to Adame. Ball 1. Ball 1, 1-0 count. Henderson going strong. 1-0 pitch, short of the mound. 2-0. Henderson 2-0 count. Comes back strong, 2-1. Good strike. Sun slowly creeping behind the Irving Arts Center in MacArthur High School. The 2-1 pitch doesn't creep across the plate, but it doesn't make it across the plate fully. 3-1. A good comeback pitch here. 3-1 count. And he waiting on somebody. And he loses them there. Take your base. It's gonna be a 5-pitch walk. Have runner on first. Adamade's gonna take first. Could bring up number 21, Adrian Salas. The first pitch to Salas is gonna be low, ball 1. 1 away here in the bottom of the 4th. Henderson kicks and fires. That ball's hit down the third base line. It's going to stay fair. Uribe brings it in, fires to Ortega. He's going to be out. Well, I guess the umpire called that back. The ball bounced on the line. So we're going to redo it again. It's going to count as a strike instead of a runner being out. Everybody go back, start over again. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. That out's not going to count against Adrian Salas because the umpire said that ball hit the line. Look clean from my angle, but you know, I'm just a lonely guy in the headset. 1-1 count, 1 out. Henderson's been firing all day. Comes back high. That's gonna be a ball, but high heat. 48th pitch for Henderson. 2-1. 2-1 count, 1 away. Runner on first. High again, 3-1. 10-1 lead, Volunteers over the Cardinals. And that's going to be ball 4. Second walk, Henderson surrendered this inning. But when you have a 10-1 lead, you have room to work with. Let Henderson try to get rhythm, find through. Let's see if he can work his way out of this jam. He's going to bring up the number 7 hitter. Jonathan Torres, the catcher, number 10. The first pitch Torres sees. It's going to be a ball. De Leon pops up. Now he's trying to pull what Torres does and get the runner back to first. It's going to be safe. Ball 1. These catchers, they both have great arms. Trying to catch a runner slipping. 1-0 pitch. Ball's hit. I lost it. Jackson Turner found it, though. Flies out to center field. 2 away. That ball was on a rope. I lost it somewhere, but Jackson Turner knew how to spot that ball out there. 2 down in the bottom of the 4th. 2 on. Up to bat, number 4, Harper Golf, the DH. Henderson trying to keep that runner at second. Gave a 1 to first. He's given up zeros the last 2 innings. The first pitch to Golf. He's missing. They're close pitches, but he's missing. Ball 1. 54th pitch upcoming for Henderson. And that one's going to be a ball. Ball 2. 2-0 count for Golf. Golf swings and misses on a 2-0 pitch. 2-1. Henderson came back with some cheese. The 2-1 pitch. Strike. Golf didn't know what to do, so he just watched the ball go by him. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Henderson looking to keep that runner on second. And that ball's foul. Parking lot. Ooh, there's a car driving right by it, too. Misses the car by a few feet. Do it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And a car is safe from being dented by a foul ball. Check swing. Umpire says he went around, so that's going to be strike 3. Henderson gets the strikeout to end the inning, keep the runner on second. The Volunteers take that 10-1 lead into the top of the 5th. Bowie Volunteer Baseball brought to you by Zach Arnold Productions, presented by John Wade Roofing. We'll be right back with the top of the 5th.
If you're like me and need printed materials to get your brand out there to the community, then you need ICA Signs. Conveniently located in central Arlington, ICA features a wide selection of shirts, hats, banners, yard signs, acrylics, magnets for your car, magnets for your fridge, tumblers, A-frames, and more. Call ICA at 817-617-2229 for more information and tell them Zap sent you.
Why, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to hear Zach talk about things beyond the realm of sport, catch him with me, Ben Hart, on the Intergalactic Peace Coalition podcast. For nearly a decade, we've been geeking out on IPC about our favorite nerdy things. We have a back catalog of over 350 episodes diving into sci-fi and fantasy stories like no one else. Find the Intergalactic Peace Coalition at ipcpodcast.podbean.com or download via your favorite podcast app.
Welcome back to Irving MacArthur High School, where the Volunteers lead 10-1. We have a pitching change. You know, that signals a sign of change. And from all signs of change with pitching change, the next time you need change and you need signs to go with that change, you go to ICA Signs. You need signs, you need banners, you need printed shirts and other printed materials. ICA Signs is the local printer to call, 817-617-2229. That's the number to call them. Let them know Zap sent you. Change is always something that we need. New pitcher on the mound for Irving MacArthur. Trying to get a glimpse of the number 21. Let's see. Second baseman Adrian Salas is going to be coming in, taking over for Tovar, who gave up 4 runs last inning. And he's going to have a tough go this inning. The first batter he's going to see is Roberto De Leon, the catcher. De Leon steps into the batter's box, ready to start the top of the 5th. And he starts it looking at a ball at the feet. Ball 1. Salas has been playing second base most of the game. 5th inning, he comes in. Now he's got a rough way to go as a relief pitcher, looking at a good bat. Ball 2. 2-0 count for Roberto De Leon. One of the best catchers I've seen. Hey, man. 2-1 pitches over the head of the right fielder. That ball is going to go all the way to the back wall. De Leon's going to walk into second. Stand up double. There we go to start the inning off. Good piece of hitting. Made it over the right fielder's head. He just walked on into second. Take it and enjoy it while you can. Stand up double. Behind him, with a runner in scoring position, it's going to be number 6, the second baseman, Andrew Vega. We're going to have a pinch runner for De Leon. It's going to be number 8, Ryan Parker. So bring on Parker home. De Leon's hopping and jumping, hanging out with his coaches, high-fiving everybody after a big double to start the inning off, top of the 5th. Vega's ready. The umps are ready. We're just waiting for the pitcher to get ready. I believe the pitcher's ready. Now I'm ready. Runner on second. That's Parker. Vega's at the batter's box. Salas looks back, kicks and fires, and that is going to be ball 1. 1-0 count. Torres goes out to check on his pitcher. Trying to make sure his pitcher stays composed. I'm trying to stay composed. Thinking of what to eat on the way home. Maybe Taqueria, Taco Express. If I can find one of their 5 locations between here and Arlington. The 1-0 pitch on its way in the dirt. Ball 2. A lot of these balls are bouncing into the chest plate of Torres, the catcher. They're not making it the full way, making it part of the way, but they're getting there. 2-0 count. Parker at second after the lead-off double by De Leon. Silas turns around and fires back to second base, trying to catch Parker sleeping. Parker's away there, slides back into second. 2-0 count still. Been a lot of pitch outs to first and second here to keep these runners on base, keep them from stealing, but it hasn't really made much of a difference because Bowie's brought in 10 runs on 8 hits. And time is called. Let's go ahead and regroup, do it again. Vega's in the batter's box. Parker at second. That ball is hit. Third baseman fields it. He has a hard time gripping it. He fires. He overthrows the first baseman. Parker's going to make it to third. Vega's going to stay at first. Runner on the corners after an overthrow by the third baseman, Adame. He fired. He just overthrew everybody. Everybody's safe. Runners on the corners. Top of the lineup. Jackson Turner, number 5, has a chance to add another RBI to his list that he's had already this weekend. Big weekend for him. Today's not even, the weekend hadn't even started yet. Today's Friday. After that error by the third baseman, Jackson Turner gets his first pitch. That ball is hit. Center fielder, the shortstop calls off the center fielder. 1 away. Parker's going to have to be stuck at third. They wanted to test the arm of the shortstop, but they didn't. They thought wisely. You might hear the Volunteers players wanting to see if Parker would run, but he didn't. 1 away. Stepping up to the batter's box, the third baseman, Christian Uribe, he's had a big weekend too. A lot of these Volunteers have done work. Last night they did work, 3-2 win over Irving Nimitz. Today, 9-1 win after they had a 6-run third inning versus Garland. Ended up getting the 9th run basically into the game. Now they have a 10-1 lead over Irving MacArthur here at MacArthur High School. One-0 pitch. That ball swung on. Right field. Drifting foul. Right fielder brings it in. 2 away. Parker's still at third. They didn't want to test the arm. Runner still on the corners. 2 away after that ball was fouled out to right field. I might have tested the arm there, but I'm also not a baseball coach, and I don't think I could make it from here to the home plate. That's about 60 feet from me. Up to bat, the number 9. Isaiah Henderson, the pitcher. He's pitched a gem. Now he has a chance to add to his performance offensively and defensively. The first pitch he looks at is a ball, 1-0 count. Henderson's pitched great, played great all weekend. He's had a very good game. He's got multiple strikeouts. He struck out the side in the second. Ooh. 1-0 pitch, right past the first baseman. That's going to bring in Ryan Parker. Runner from second is going to stay at second. That's going to extend the lead, 11-1. Good piece of hitting. 10-run lead for Bowie over Irving MacArthur here at MacArthur. And you hear the Volunteers. They're enjoying themselves. We have a pinch runner in for Henderson. It's going to be number 10. Jaden Kitchens. Let's see if Kitchens can cook on first base using that speed. Going to recap. Runner on second. Runner on first. That run just came in to score. Ramon Ortega, number 7, the first baseman. He's up to bat with 2 outs. The first pitch he looks at is a ball 1. Behind him in the on-deck circle, number 15, Jason Wheeler, who brought in 3 on a bases-clearing triple back in the 4th inning, showing those wheels and showing the power. The 1-0 pitch bounces back past the catcher. It's going to be in the dirt, ball 2, and both the runners are going to advance. Now you have runners at second and third with a big first baseman up there to bat. 2-0 count. Torres has done a good job for Irving MacArthur keeping these balls from getting back to the backstop. That one slipped all the way past him, though. 2-0 count, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Ramon Ortega, the first baseman, number 7, the cleanup man in this lineup. He's at the dish. He's at the plate. And he swings. That ball is rocketed out. That's going to drive in both runs. That ball's all the way back to the raw. Ortega's going to walk into second with a stand-up double. No, he's getting tested. Oh, he looked like he was going to get tested to go to third, but he's going to walk in there. 2-run double. Ramon Ortega extend the lead, 13-1. And I know you don't say anything's over until it's over, but I might be hearing that lady singing behind me. It might be getting close to being over. 13-1 Volunteers over the Cardinals. 2 outs. And Jason Wheeler, number 15, looking to add another RBI to his impressive night already. Good piece of hitting there by Ortega. They pitch back to second, get Ortega to stay on base. Good eye, good patience, good base running by these Volunteers. 3 runs have came across the score this inning. 4 last inning, 6 in the first. First pitch to Wheeler is called strike 1. Be interesting to see how far this clicker on OBS with the software system goes for me. I haven't seen a score this high yet. 13-1. See if I can make it to 15. Very pretty impressive. The 0-1 pitch. That ball is short of the catcher. 1-1. A lot of short pitches here from Irving MacArthur, not making it the full way to the catcher. Can't end the inning on an odd number of runs. You got to have an even number of runs. You already have 6 and 4. You got to have another 4-run inning. The runner on second, Ortega, waiting to come home. The 1-1 pitch, fouled back. Caber, the shortstop, was in the on-deck circle waiting for it, catches it, barehands it. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on second. Wheeler looking to get another RBI. And Irving's looking to get out this inning. And ball 2. Deuce is around. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Everybody froze waiting to see what the call was going to be. Let's do it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Wheeler in the batter's box. Come on home. And he hits that ball. That's over the shortstop's head in front of this left fielder. And left fielder's going to end up bringing it in. That's going to end the inning. The inning's going to end with 3 runs coming across and a runner stranded at second. Volunteers lead 13-1 going to the bottom of the 5th. This is Zach Arnold Productions presented to you by John Wade Roofing, covering your Bowie Volunteers. We'll be right back.
John Wade Roofing is celebrating 40 years serving the Arlington area. John Sr. played for Colt football and was the team MVP in '76. He went on to play for TCU, earning all conference honors. The family has a Colt legacy that spans generations and wants to help your family's roofing needs, plus gutters, painting, solar, and more. For more information, go to johnwaderoofing.com.
Las albercas en Texas necesitan servicios durante todo el año. Romy Pools brinda servicios de calidad, incluyendo limpieza, mantenimiento y reparaciones. Llama al número 0107 para una consulta gratuita y pregunta por Roberto. Romy Pools, haremos que te enamores de tu alberca de nuevo.
13-1. That's the score for the Volunteers as they lead the Cardinals going into the bottom of the fifth. Number 9, Isaiah Henderson, is back onto the mound. Again, he's already thrown 57 pitches. He's got multiple strikeouts. He struck out the side. I know he started the third with the strikeout there. He's been very effective after giving up the 1 run to start the game. Settling down 3 straight goose eggs, looking for a fourth. Most likely that fourth will end the game at this point, up by 12. Sun's going down in front of me. The first pitch that he throws this inning, grounded back to him, fires over the first. 1 away early. One pitch, 1 out. Can't get more effective than that, right? It's going to bring up number 3, Parker Lindsay, shortstop. Person who flew out, who just grounded out, was number 2, Alejandro Perez, the center fielder. First pitch to Lindsay. High, low and away, ball 1. Henderson's been very, very effective. About as effective as a kid jumping on the stands next to me. A 1-0 pitch, hit foul, 1-1. Pitch number 60. At least from what the scoreboard operator says. 13 hits, 9 runs, 1 error for the Volunteers. 1 run, 2 hits, 2 errors for the Cardinals. At least somebody's making crowd noise for me. 1-1 pitch is low, 2-1. Man, I wish I had that much excitement. Just the way, like the energy to jump and not have to worry about your knees hurting. That's how you know you're young. 2-1 pitch is low again, 3-1. Henderson looking to end this game here. The way he started it, no runs. Whoa. The 3-1 pitch fouled back, 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. To number 3, Parker Lindsay, the shortstop. And he lost him there, ball 4. Runner's going to take his base. That's going to bring up number 24, Adrian Cruz, the left fielder. The defense in double play positioning. 1 out. The first pitch fouled back to the parking lot, 0-1. The netting here at Irving MacArthur might need to be a little bit higher. There's a pediatric clinic right next door, so hopefully nobody there has any car damage from the amount of foul balls that have been hit over the first base part of the field. 0-1 count. Number 24, Adrian Cruz in the batter's box. Henderson trying to get out of this inning and send Bowie home with the win. And they caught the runner slipping. And he is out. Lindsay got too big of a lead at first. Henderson knew it, fired over the first, got him out. 2 away in the bottom of the 5th. Both of these teams have been testing each other. Runners been getting too far away from the bags, and Bowie finally capitalized on it. 0-1 pitch. It's going to be low. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. 13-1 Bowie lead. Looking to go to 6-0. 1-1 pitch. Outside. 2-1. 2-1 pitch inside. 3-1. Henderson, 66 pitches. 3-1 pitch from Henderson. Swung on, hit foul into the netting. That one doesn't go over the netting. 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th. This might be maybe the last batter of the game. We'll see. Woo! High and inside. Ball 4. Cruz saw that one coming. He ducked out the way. Cruz on first. 2 outs. That was the 70th pitch of the game for Henderson. It's going to bring up the right fielder, Gavin Harris. Had a chance to show off his arm earlier out in the right field. Big number 17. That's a called strike. Henderson's a taller right fielder, so you have a taller strike zone. See if Henderson gets something in Harris's strike zone. 0-1 pitch swung on. That's hit to Uribe to the third baseman. He's going to fire across, and he's going to be safe. But they fire back to first. They catch the runner slipping. Well, no, he's going to be out. There was a little confusion there. Looked like he was safe, but the second base umpire called him out. That's going to end the inning. Well, the inning's going to end with the runner getting called out at first, and Bowie looks like he's going to walk away with the win here. 13-1. His time has been called. Volunteers win 13-1 over Irving MacArthur here at MacArthur High School. Zach on Productions has brought you this game, presented to you by John Wade Roofing. We're going to step aside real quick. We'll bring you back to post-game show. Be right back.
Hey Arlington residents, if you're like me and tired of rising insurance rates, then it's time to make the switch to Chapman Cornelius Insurance Services. Since 1984, they've been your trusted local insurance experts, offering competitive quotes for all your needs. Auto, homeowners, umbrella, renters, boats, and even classic cars. Why settle for less when you can get the best? Compare coverages today and see how much you can save by visiting chapman-cornelius.com. Chapman Cornelius, your local insurance partner since 1984.
And we're back here to Irving MacArthur High School, where the Volunteers are going to walk away with a 13-1 win. That's going to extend them to 6-0 record to start the season, with more games to come tomorrow in this Irving ISD tournament. They got 2 wins yesterday at Nimitz High School, 2 wins today at MacArthur High School. First one against Garland was a 9-1 victory. This one's going to be against the host, Irving MacArthur, 13-1. It's going to be your final score. Fans, thank you for tuning in for the John Wade Roofing post-game show. Let's tell you a little bit about John Wade Roofing. John Sr. played for Arlington High and was the team MVP in 1976. He went on to play for TCU and UTA, earning all conference honors and conference championship honors. After a stint with the Houston Oilers, he started roofing in 1982 and never looked back. His legacy on the gridiron is now matched by his legacy that the company has built in the community for over 40 years. The next time you need roofing needs, gutters, painting, solar, and more, call the family that does more at 817-265-5520. Final score from us here at Irving MacArthur High School. The Volunteers 13, MacArthur High 1. Very effective game by Isaiah Henderson, the pitcher. Was able to get multiple strikeouts. It was keeping the MacArthur batters guessing. Bowie came out got a 6-run first inning over Ian Martinez, who they chased early in the second inning, and they never looked back, having a four-run fourth and a 4-run fifth. Fans, thank you for tuning in. All of you that support Bowie Volunteer Baseball, all of you that support Zach Arnold Productions. We will be back tomorrow. Zach and his dad Pops. We'll be back tomorrow to cover more Bowie Volunteer Baseball. Until next time, have a good, safe day. Support small local businesses and go Volunteers.